welcome back.
Okay, so today we're going to be talking about posting, okay? So this business, you're going to let it, it's going to fit into your life, whatever lifestyle you have, you know.
This business should be incorporated into your life. So keep it personable, you know, like don't start a new Instagram account. That's the worst thing that you can do because you're already holding yourself back. You're going to have a lot more work to do. Yeah. You're going to have like twice as much people to follow. Yeah. And it's a lot, it's so much more overwhelming, and we want to see you promote as soon as possible.
Yeah, and you want to promote as soon as possible, too.
So you want to keep it personable, and it should literally fit into your life. So, like, you can't just say, like, okay, so you want it to be your old pictures as well, so that people know that you're a real person, and you didn't just start this business out of anywhere, you know, like, they need to see, like, where you were, and why, like, it's kind of just going to ease its way into why you started this, all of that stuff. So there's two different kinds of posts that we do every single day. There's life posting, and then there's product posts, but I'm going to talk about life posting. So basically life posting, it's going to show the quality of the business opportunity. It's going to show people why you started, you know, like this is how you're going to get distributors on your team. This is going to how you get people interested in being on your team. So it's all about you. You want to keep it personable. Your life post should be all about you. Be vulnerable. Talk about why you started this business. Even if it's the saddest thing on earth, it's honestly so much more relatable that way than just like popping out of nowhere and making all this money. You know?
Everyone has a story to tell, okay? And you should share that with people.
That's so important because that's what really makes somebody relate to you and makes them enroll with you.
And be relatable. Yeah, definitely. Like if you're a college kid, share that. If you're a mom, share that. Whatever it is, like if you couldn't afford groceries, share that, you know, and there's someone to relate. The life posting is sharing why you joined this business, what this business is, and what it's going to do for you.
Yeah, so we talk about past, present, future. Your past is why you started this, what you want to avoid. Your present is what is the here and now. So why you joined, you know, what you're going to do. Oh, and the future is like what you're going to do with the business. So talk about your goals, you know, like you're working towards a bonus right now, you know, so talk about what you're going to do with that bonus or what you're going to do when you reach that rank. Talk about how you're working towards Ruby because that's your first goal after you get your 4 loyal customers.
Talk about small goals, little goals. Small goals are like
long-term and short term.
Yeah, be able to share, like, I want to be able to pay for my groceries in cash, or I want to be able to pay for this car payment in cash, or I want to move into a new house, something like that. Just
because you haven't made money yet doesn't mean that you don't have anything to post about your life. You do. Honestly, those are the most relatable posts is why you started. So
make sure you're sharing that.
Yeah, because people are going to feel like they're in the same predicament as you, and they're like, wow, like, that girl went through the same thing I did. Like, let me hop on board with her.
And be confident about where you're going. Be like, I will do this, because you need to believe it before you'll achieve it. And be really vulnerable. Be like, these are my goals. I'm going to reach there, and then people are going to watch you just check goals and goals and goals off and be like, holy shit, I need to join, you know? So that's how
it's proving your success. Yeah.
And then the next one is product post. Okay, so that's how you're going to share the products with people. There's two types of, so specific product posts, you're usually either sharing like a specific product, like you're like, here's a product, here's all the benefits of it, here's why you should use it, or you're going to do like an overall thing, like say like who wants to lose weight, who wants to grow their hair out, who wants clear skin,
or
stuff
a
like
90-day challenge. You might see that, or product models. You might see that too.
Yeah. So some examples of product posts is here's one on my account. See, here's a picture, and you'll be able to, and you can use all of our posts, Carly and I. So here's the picture, right? It's like palm trees, and that's a glass of green. It's one of our products. And then below, I just made a really cute post about all the ingredients, you know, which you can get off. We have that information, you know. And I'm like, it's the cutest way to drink, blah, 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 all the ingredients. Can't imagine going to the store and buying all that for $1.25 a day, you know, showing how expensive it is, something like that. Another example of a product post would be this. I did 12-week weight loss challenge, right? And I was like so excited. I'm looking for 5 serious ladies who want to lose 10 to 30 pounds this summer. I'm going to make create your personal weight loss goals, stuff like that, and because you can customize their weight loss plan, stuff like that. And I'm just like, they're all natural, vegan, plant-based products. Text whatever to my number to get started. And that's a product post too. So those are the 2 different types of product posts. Another thing you can do is once you have products on hand, be taking pictures with the products so people can see that you use the products as well. Okay, so we're going to pull up another example of a life post.
Okay,
so you want to share a life post?
Yeah, I'm going to show them.
Okay, so an example of a life post.
Okay, so this is an example of a life post. It's Jesse and I, and then it talks about like what I did to get started in the business. So before it works, I was working 2 jobs and going to school full time. I talk about that, and I talk about, like, as a college student, I struggled living paycheck to paycheck. You know, that's relatable. That's why we want to talk about that stuff. So I talked about, like, I literally took a leap of faith, took the $99 that I didn't have, and started this business, you know, and that's what's going to, like, intrigue people, you know, that's so relatable, like, that's what made me start. I saw my upline posting about how she was making this money, helping all these people, and I was stuck at my job, so that's what intrigues people, is, like, posts like these, or it could just be as simple as, like, this one. You know, it's just a life post talking about us working. Like, can you imagine yourself, like, being able to work from your phone, making $2,000 a month? Like, that kind of thing. What else? I share other people. So this girl, she's not even on my team, but I shared her story. You know, it's inspiring to people.
It's always good to share other people's success stories, too, so they don't see that it's just you being successful.
So you want face pictures. You want to make sure that you are putting your face on your account. You are your own brand, and your account is your brand. So make sure people know who you are. So I always have a few pictures in the top 6.
So like when someone opens her account, they can see Carly's face. You know, they see that she's a real person.
And it's consistent. It's really me, you know, and that's what's going to make people feel better about it, too, because you have to realize that people are going to be skeptical.
And see, like, on mine, you can see all my different faces, right? You can see me with other people, and you can keep scrolling. You see me, right?
So make sure you at least post 1 face picture a day, because that's what's really going to, like, even it out. And make sure you don't do product post, life post. Like, spread them all out. You know, I at least do, like, 1 product post a day and 2 to 3 life posts a day. And life posts could be as simple as, like, taking a picture of your dog and talking about, like, how you're so happy that you get to wake up to this. You know, like, that's as simple as a life post.
Yeah, so something else you want to avoid is looking like an ad, right? You don't want to be advertising. We're sharing the products, we're not advertising. So here's an example. Like, I don't mean to, like, bash her, but this is kind of what you want to avoid. You see how, like, I can barely even figure out which one is, like, her face. And you see she has, like, before and after pictures. And, I mean, this is probably one of the better, like, spammy accounts. Let me find another one. Here's probably not so good one.
And as for, like, we love before and after pictures, don't get me wrong. Just make sure they're corporate approved, and we back it behind photos. So, like, I'll show you an example after this.
But. Yeah, and so, like, see, for this, like, I don't even know what her face looks like. To me, this just looks like advertisement. It doesn't even look like a person, right? So you want to avoid that because you want to be able to share with people.
And that's what I mean by personable.
And so this is an example of how we post before and after pictures. So we take a picture with the products, and then when you scroll, you can see before and after pictures.
And that way people have a choice whether or not to look at it. Some people don't want to see it. Some people are interested in the business itself, but not, like, looking at before and after pictures. So
Right. So you want to make sure you're doing face posts. You're posting 3 to 4 times a day. Most days I post 3, but in the beginning I posted 4 a lot.
There's also, sorry, go ahead.
Well, you want to spread them out throughout the day. So I usually post when I first wake up, wait 3 hours, post again, wait 3 hours, post again. And then if I woke up early that day, I'd probably post a 4th time. You want to spread them out, but also you want to be posting every couple of hours. So, like, people that, you know, don't get off work until 6 p.m., they're actually going to see one of your posts. And realize that even if you have, like, for me, I have 9,000 followers, each post probably only gets seen by about 500 of them. Instagram is very choosy.
Yeah, Instagram's algorithm has changed since it first started. So it used to do in chronological order, everyone would see every post. Now it's actually based off of the post that you previously liked. So I don't know why they do it that way, but Jesse actually posted a boomerang video, which obviously, like, you have to watch, and the views were only like 500. 500 out of almost 10,000 followers that she has, okay? So we want to post to make sure that everybody's seeing our posts, you know? The more posts, the better. You are not annoying. Don't feel like you'll ever be annoying. This is your business.
As long as you're posting right. Use your leaders. Use us. Mimic our posts. Like, from day one, I mimic Carly's posts.
Go look at our Instagram accounts. Like, feel free to follow us and check them out and take our photos or...
Take them all.
Inspiration. Eventually, you're going to figure out how to post. And verbiage is really important with the way that we speak in our posts and stuff.
Okay, so one more thing we want to give you a tip is how to save drafts. Because if you have a super busy life like we do, something that we do is we make drafts for all our posts at night, and then throughout the day, it only takes 2 seconds to post. So what we mean by that is you would go in and you would hit plus, right? And then I'm going to pick this picture of me working with Sky, right? And Seth's her dog. And then I'm going to hit next again, type, hey, yeah, that, post it, right? But see, okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit the back button up here, and then I'm going to hit it one more time, and this is going to pop up. And it's going to say save draft or discard. I'm going to hit save draft. And then on the top, you can see I have a ton of drafts. When I'm ready to post, I just click this, I hit next, and then I hit share to post it. And it takes like 5 seconds. So what you can do is if you know you're going to be busy the next day, or if you're busy every day, just make it a habit. You can go in, you can make your 3 posts, you can save them as a draft, and then throughout the day you can just go in and hit share, and you can just share them that way. It's a really easy, because you want to be posting consistently. It's super duper important. And there's really no excuses, because you can save a draft the night before, so it doesn't matter how busy you are that day, you can always make time to click the 2 buttons, you know?
I actually have saved drafts just in case I don't anticipate being busy, and I actually am. It's just, that is so crucial. Posting, it opens your business, you know, and that's, like I said, not everyone's going to even see your post, so it's really important.
Super duper important.
So saving drafts is a lifesaver.
It'll save you so much time, and it'll help you stay consistent.
And remember, you still have stuff to talk about, even though you just started.
Yeah. If you need inspiration, talk to us. We can give you ideas on how to, like, inspire posts and stuff like that. If you need a post and you're like, hey, can you send me a post? We will send you a post. Like, it's so simple. I know in the beginning, like, I think that was what was so hard for me, but now it's the easiest part of my job. It just becomes, like, second nature.
It does, yeah.
So don't let it overwhelm you. Keep your posts simple. Another thing to think about is, what did we say or someone else say that made you want to join this business? Okay, think about what it was that clicked. What did we say? Say that. You know, just think about
yourself in their shoes.
Put yourself in their shoes. If you had 30 seconds to convince somebody that this business will change their life, what would you say? Write a post. Done. Okay.
Anything else?
Do you want to talk about editing apps? Just to give you a little idea, like, don't feel like you need to go download all these, like, right now. Some great apps for editing pictures, because you want your pictures to be bright and, like, pretty. These 2.
And, PicTap Go.
Okay, so we use PicTap Go to edit pictures. It can make your pictures really bright, really colorful, super good. Perfect 365 is what we use to edit our faces because it can make you look like you're wearing makeup. So on those days that you're super lazy and you're like, I don't want to put makeup on, you can still take selfies. It's really great. VSCO is another great to make your pictures look really artistic. WordSwag, if you ever want to put words on your picture, use WordSwag. And
don't feel like you have to go to an iPhone if you don't have one. So, like, those apps are just for iPhones. Perfect 365 is on the other one too, and same with VSCO. But we will find editing apps to make your pictures really bright and, like, popping, because that's what you want, is really bright photos. That's what's going to get people to look at your post.
This is what we mean by bright photos.
Yeah. You know, they're bright, they stick out, they're bold. You want those. So, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, if you have any questions and you want any advice on anything, we are always here. Just post 3 to 4 times a day. Be super consistent. Make those drafts if you're going to be busy. Be personable. Relate to people. Be always positive and super duper excited in your posts.
It radiates to people.
Be consistent with that too. Share the product. Share the business.
Make sure that if you don't know what to post, you reach to your upline.
Yeah.
And also, if you feel like you're really overwhelmed with not being able to fit in the time to post, talk to your upline. There's ways that we do it. Like we said, we save drafts at night, refresh it in the morning.
Yeah.
Or whenever throughout the day. So, yeah, there's ways around everything.
All right. Hope that helped. Bye, guys.
Bye.